at CJ 2011. This is the winter show, and I'm totally excited because I have a brand new line launching with Prima Marketing. So we're going to show you it real quick. These are some examples that we've got here. It's the vintage trinkets line, and they're all heavy metal charms and embellishments. We've got the metal flowers here. They've kind of got this filigree look to them. We've got the hearts and locks charms with keys, and they come with a whole bunch. Then there is the birds and bird cages here. We've got the big bling hearts, which are gorgeous. They're fun to alcohol ink. We've got our huge bird cage, which is a lot of fun because you can use it for so many different things. These are our tassels, and they've got some pendants and pearls on there. There's a chain tassel here, and there's also a mini album book closure here that you can use for several different things, and I'll show you that up close. So this is kind of how you would put it on your book, and it keeps your book closed. And behind this mannequin we've got our teardrop bling with some lockets and some little pendants up here. And then we've also got the vintage trinket teardrop chandelier charms that are really cool because they've kind of got a dingy, foggy vintage look, kind of like milk glass. And right here we've got some jewelry that the design team made, which they did an awesome job. It's got a bunch of fun stuff. I believe these are some Donna Downey centers that just came out, and they go great with the metal charms. Here's a mini album class I'm teaching here at CHA, and this is the Girl Talk mini album. I used a lot of vintage trinkets on here. We've got the little filigree flower here, the closure with the clips. So you open that just like that, and then we've got some of the tassel charms here, and some more metal flowers, and these all are pockets, so you've got little tags that go in there.
Is it in the book?
And you just close it back up like this. And this is another class I'm teaching, not at CHA, but this is coming this winter and spring. So you use a lot of the charms in here again, and then the closure as well. And lastly, we've got my vintage tin, which is part of my line, and it's metal. It's totally made to alter, but it's pre-distressed a little bit, so it comes like this. It's got some embossing on the lid, and all you do is you take some StazOn, you rub it right over the top, or some archival ink, and it's permanent, so you can bang it up and make it look really old. So see, I kind of banged it up with a hammer, and I added some more vintage trinkets, so that's really fun to play with. And then down here we've just got some more projects from some of the design team. Up here are some memory spools that I made with my line, and these classes are coming in the summer. So that's our vintage trinkets line. I hope you guys like it, and hopefully I'll get to show you again something new next show. Bye.
Hey, Donna Downey here, and I'm here to tell you all about my fabulous new product line from Prima. I've kind of gone in a couple of different fun directions this year, and I want to tell you about it. So, I love words, and I've done some more words in the fabric here, and I've also done them in pattern and in raw canvas so that we can kind of ink them up and paint them up and all kinds of things. So I've got tons and tons of ribbon trim in all of my absolutely favorite colors, especially turquoise. Love to mix and match them, cut them apart, put them down on a strip. They're perfect. Alright, and then I've got some new foam stamps as well. This is my first release, and then over here, they've been loved and they're mixed. But, speaking of loved, love. So my new foam stamps, they're still the big guys. Paint them, ink them, put them on whatever you want, your clothes, your scrapbook pages, your walls.
Yeah, see?
Brand new for this line is my new line of cabochons. These are really cute for jewelry or just embellishments. Love them. And they're really, really cute flower shapes, and each pack has kind of a different flower shape in it. And then these are my actual art canvases turned into scrapbooking pages. They're canvas fabric pages, but they have my actual artwork on them. So you kind of start with a piece of art before you even make a scrapbook page. And then back to words, iron-ons. I really want to do something that put quotes onto fabric as well as my fabric scrapbooking pages, and that's where I've come up with my fabric scrapbooking iron-on quotes.
Alright, welcome to Prima 2011. We're going to continue our sneak peeks and our show products with this beautiful rose collection. We have Florette this time, which includes a lot of different shades of paper roses along with a print pattern at the bottom on each set. Our Angelica rose. These roses include a sparkly crystal on the edges of the petals. The Treasure Ray collection includes larger roses. They're very full, and they have gorgeous gold touches around the edges. Each one of the Treasure Rays is a really bold, rich selection as well. Let me sneak in the lovely leaves. This whole collection has burlap as well as rose ribbon cutouts and a really fun gold and white gold selection of leaves. So these are all brand new leaves for this show, and they're just beautiful. They're all so different that they're just going to add so much texture and color to your projects. Show you the Audrey rose next, and these are a fabric flower with a pearl center, and each package is going to have a monochromatic scheme going from light to dark, and you'll get 2 of each, so it's really fun to use these. You know, think outside the box on these. You can use them on layouts and cards, but they'd be great for jewelry pieces as well. Moving along, we're going to go up to our Arcadian flowers. These are some of my favorites because of their color tones. They're so soft and they're just beautiful. They are a rose petal again, but they're a different shape, and we have 5 different collections this time, including the white ones that are great for misting. And then our last selection on this wall are the sugar blooms. Again, beautiful roses, and these have a touch of glitter and gold on the edges, and they come in a variety pack of colors, so they're really fun. Lots of choices in that whole sugar bloom collection. Moving along, we have a whole nother wall of flowers for you, starting with our matriarch. This selection includes 2 large flowers that have a gorgeous, gorgeous crystal and pearl center, and they come in just the color selections on these are so pretty together. And don't forget, with the white ones, you can come in and just color the centers with like a Copic marker. That would be really fun and really cool. Moving down to the champagne roses, these are some of my favorite flowers because they're very, very versatile. And they come on our clear packaging, which we always spend a lot of time creating the packaging so that you reuse it. It's part of our Green Concepts program, and we want you to take this packaging once you're done with all the flowers and make something fun with it. So these flowers have a touch of tulle and a little bit of fabric in there, and they're they're soft, they're delicate, and they'll just add that perfect feminine touch to all your projects. Moving over to the trinket line. Now this flower is really new for me. I've seen a lot of flowers, but this one is so fun. It has like a burlap, a soft burlap, but with a tulle on top. And the center, if you want to zoom in, the center on each flower matches one of our paper lines. So there's going to be a really fun image on the centers, but they're nondescript enough that you don't need to use it with the paper line, but they do coordinate perfectly with each one. Moving around to the Delightful collection, these are fun and flirty little flowers. I love these too. They are a gathered fabric, and they also have a pearl center with a little bit of sparkle around, and they come on our clear packaging, which I just talked about is just a cool new product. Alright, moving on to our last wall of flowers. These are some of my absolute favorites. We're going to start with the Gatsby collection. The Gatsby has different fabrics mixed together, but there's also a strand of pearls in there, which is so neat. And you'll get 2 different shades in each package. They're ready for you to just take out and use. And these look beautiful on pins, as well as accenting your handbags or making a headband with it. And going down, we have Heart's Desire. These are fabric flowers that have a cluster of pearls and crystals in the center. They're a little more 3D, and you're going to get loads of texture on each of the petals. They're beautiful, beautiful shades as well. Just take a look at some of these color combinations. Okay, moving along to the Angel Eyes. They have a similar pattern to the Delightful Day, but you're also going to get this beautiful colored beads that hang down from them, and make sure you use these in your home decor projects. They're going to add a ton of, just one of these is going to put the perfect finishing touch on your project. All right, the button blossom, again, just check out some of the fabrics Prima has chosen to work with this time. These are layered ribbon roses that are cut into petals and then stacked up with a button in the center, and just look at the deep rich tones on some of these. And again, you're going to get 3 in a package, and they're of varying sizes, so they're perfect for your projects already. Moving down, our last selection, the Desiree. These are some of our larger flowers, and again, perfect for putting on a layout or for making jewelry, finishing a purse, or adding, you know, these could be used for home decor projects very easily. And again, we get the rolled fabric on the top and kind of the spliced fabric petals on the bottom flower.